Hi, my viewers and my subscribers. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. I'm your girl, Auntie Jen. And Auntie Jen is here for you. Yes, yes. So, in this clip, my viewers and my subscriber, I'm going to address the clip that is below. So, the clip before this one, that some of you have already watched it. And I realize that a lot of persons do not understand what the clip is all about. One of the things I want to say to you, I want you to look on the top of the and over the top on my channel, and it will say to you that my mission statement is to firstly inform, to educate from all angles, meaning I will inform you, I will educate you from all different angles. So my bludgeon is strictly when I comes to this forum, and let me do this for you so you can understand what is the definition for bludgers. Let's start with that first. I want you to look for that. Let me look for it for you and give you the meaning. Bludger. Who is a bludger? A bludger, and I'm reading this to you so you can understand what it is all about. A bludger is a person who regularly writes material for a bludge, food bludge, post a recipe, or on a particular theme or subject. That's what a bludger does, or that is what a bludger should do. So when we come to the forum, it should be that we research and get our materials. We should what? Research and get our material. So in the video below, I came out and I said, one of the things you must learn to do, if you are going to be on Auntie Jen's channel, all those that come to this channel, you must learn. What do I say you must what? You must learn. So one of the things I want you to do, you must learn to listen attentively and pay key attention to every word. Key attention to every word. So in the bludge that I did this morning, I spoke about one of the reasons why Leoda Bradshaw did what she did was because of his network. What is his network? It means his value of his assets and everything like that, right? So there's something you miss, and I'm going, if you have listened carefully, you would hear what I says. What she have in her mind. Did you hear that? Did you hear what it says? I said, what she have in her mind. Now, if I come to you and I say that it is what you have in your mind, and when I look at some of the answers you're saying, then where she did get money from, or where she get money. I never said she have money. That was not said in the clip. I didn't say she input money. I said she have it in her mind. And let me explain this to you. Most of us women, and I know some of you may feel bad about what I'm saying, but I'm old enough to know this. Most of us women are like this. If we take a man with one ladder car, and for instance, after him have a ladder, then he go buy one Prado. Maybe we should even reach the Prado. I'm sure just say maybe or RAV4. But just something better than the ladder. You know the first thing you ever said? Is when we did take him, he never did have nothing. You know, let's say man a gardener, you never take up and rake one day and help him rake up a yard, you know. Because all you do is wash, cook, clean. And maybe because you make him feel good. But guess what? You begin to have that ownership and say, let me take him up and just one little ladder he may have. I know that him have SUV, I know that him have Prado, I know that him have RAV4. No woman now can take him away from me. I don't make no woman because me labor for that. You don't really do nothing, you know. But in your mind, that's what you tell yourself. And rightfully so. Some people have to understand. What is your contribution? Maybe your contribution there was to make sure you cook, you clean him clean, and you know, satisfy his needs. It's also a contribution. It's also a contribution because in the court of law, I think now in Jamaica it's about if you are with the person for 5 years and you are going to separate or whatever the case may be, I think there's some grounds in which you can get benefits. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of men who you see are single, especially when they have assets, they will not venture out into marrying another woman. For the sole purpose that they know a lot of women love to just want hold on from people things. They love to hold, we love to hold, we want that ownership, we want to claim it because I'm my man. It's mine. It's not different with her. It's not different with her. Another thing you misunderstand, I said one of the things, I did not say that's the reason. So you see where you're not listening, you're not listening. There is a, for those who sit the CXC, and if you are doing in English the reading thing, what they do, they play it twice and you have to listen, and then when you look at what you have before you, then you're going to have to write. A key element in listening before you give your answer, you have to listen before you give an answer. And that's one of the things with us as a people, and it goes right back in the church of the living God. We don't read with an understanding, we don't listen attentively, we don't put the things into context. Then some people can talk some answer way out different from the topic. Way out different from the topic. You got to learn to listen. In her mind, that's the key element there that you missed out. In her mind, that is what she's thinking. That's what the clip is all about. In her mind, I'm not gonna allow nobody else forget when me think me forget or my pick me forget. In her mind. So I go through it to show you why she would conceive that in her mind. And as I said in the previous video, someone brought it to my attention. And I go and do my research. So you need to go to the archives of the Jamaica Gleaner. I'm sending you to do your own research. For those who say what I'm speaking doesn't make no sense. You have to research, do things. If you want to bring something across, you go and you do your what? Research. Listen what you type in. Type in Phillip Paulwell assets. And when you type in Phillip Paulwell assets, the first thing is going to come up there is the Jamaica Gleaner. Look, see if you can see it here. You see that? When you Google it, you're going to see Jamaica Gleaner comes up there. 2017. Now when you read that, it's going to give you a whole lot of information in just that one. And there's a lot of others that will come up underneath that. So for anyone who is typing about the information, information is there, but you have to search for information. And that's the same thing I talk about in the morning teaching when I'm teaching the Bible study. I said, look, in order to study the Bible, you need tools to help you. And the tools are like Bible dictionary, man and custom of the Bible, stuff like that. So if I'm going to come here with to say something, I must do diligence to seek for information. Because for the mere fact, it's something that just came up, and who did I focus about them? Nobody never focused on these people. We never know them. A lot of us who are here on this platform talking about it, it's just now that things come to the surface. Bits and pieces are coming out. That person will be saying something, And if you know somebody, you make contact and you say, oh that, you hear that, you know that, or you go to certain source to find the information. That's how it goes. I don't know for others, but that's how I do it. So I am here to what? To inform and to educate you. Once you come to Antigen channel, you must leave here being educated better than you came on before. That's the intent for this. So you must be informed, you must be educated, and it must come from all angles. So I'm not just going to come here and for those who will say, oh, it doesn't fit you. What doesn't fit me? Once I feel good in doing what I'm doing, I'm perfectly fine. So I just come on to just make you understand where it was going. Learn to listen, take note of every key word. Every key word. And remember I said also, one of the reasons. And once you start to listen and understand that, then the rest of your listening, you will have an understanding. What do I mean by help? Somebody say, help her. She didn't have money for help. No, you don't have to help with money. Just for your mere present that is there. And if it's even if I say the person say, pass the pen and give me. It's help. Just if you didn't know that. Just for the mere fact that the person need a cup of water and don't want to move because so much into what he's doing around the desk. And you go and bring that water to that person. It's help. You didn't know that. It's a form of help. Just moral support is help. You don't have to have financial support for it to be help. Just an idea you comes up with, and I agree with the idea and it materialized, yes, it's a form of help. So that's what it was all about. And for those who I say you try to justify, you must learn to understand. I have made myself clear here already. There's no way I'm going to agree with nothing. Oh, no, don't put those, don't say that. Agree with what she did. That's out of context argument. Why would I agree to do what? That don't make no sense. So sometimes when you take your little finger and type, know what you're typing and what is the reason for your typing. Alright? Antigen love on the same way now because I am here to what? To educate you. Right? So you love me and I love you back. Thanks for the support and I hope I clarified your misconceptions. I catch you again into another live video. Bye and see you next time.